Hello, my friends. I hope you're doing well. This is one of these support calls for the 40 days to PMP exam success. Those of you studying, I wanted to address a very important concept, and it's the concept of knuckling down to do what you need to do. In other words, knuckling down to focus on the right stuff. Okay? There are some things that just will not go away as being high priority. In my mind, if you don't do these things, you're not going to make as much traction even in your studying. So to make traction in your studying, there are certain things that you need to do. Okay? Number one, you need to have a great idea. I'm not talking about sketchy idea, weak idea. No. I'm talking about a solid, firm foundation in project management. Let's not excuse the knowledge. There's a certain amount of knowledge that you need to have, and it needs to be at your fingertips. And if you don't have that knowledge, I don't care whatever you do. I don't care however many instructors are in front of you. I don't care how many mock exams you do. You are not going to get to perfection. You're not going to get to bulletproofness. So let's make that very clear. The aspect of knowledge. When you talk about knowledge being potential power, that's classic on the PMP exam. If you don't have the knowledge, there's no way. And I mean solid knowledge about everything. Knowledge about the domains, people, process, business. Give me a lecture on it for 15 minutes without breaking sweat. And then I know that, okay, you understand major concepts for this exam. You know, give me a lecture on PMP guide, domains, as in initiating, planning, executing, monitoring, and controlling and closing, right? Tackle it from that angle as well. And then I know, okay, you have truly understood it. Get what I'm saying? Give me a lecture on the knowledge areas: integration, scope, schedule, cost, quality, resources, communication, risk, procurement, and stakeholder. Go deep, go in depth, not on the surface, not getting the intricacies muddled up like qualitative risk analysis versus quantitative. Some folks still get that muddled up. Manage stakeholder engagement versus monitor stakeholder engagement. Some folks still get the overarching concept muddled up, and it's not acceptable. Truly. Some people still get risk versus issues muddled up. Some people still get the concept of impediments, obstacles, and blockers versus risk muddled up. It's not acceptable. You are going to find it hard on the exam if you don't get these things straight. The basic Scrum 353. Some folks haven't paid attention to that configuration. The different roles and what each role does different from the others. What each role is accountable for. Reading the Scrum guide. I put up about 10 videos, or maybe more, 17 videos in the past week on Scrum, where I broke it down into bite-sized chunks to help those of you struggling, just so you can absorb it. You got to watch those videos, my friends. These are the things I'm expecting from you. You could watch all my 40-day videos and still not do all of the things I'm asking you to do in the videos. You can't bank on watching my videos to pass the exam, my friend. You cannot do that. You have to do the legwork, the groundwork, the grunt work. There's still a fair amount of studying you have to do. Roll up your sleeves, dig into it. Become a master of the process. You see, too many folks having high-level knowledge about processes and domains and stuff, and it's not going to see you through. And I've not even talked about the basement of models, methods, artifacts, documents, plans, tools, techniques, all that stuff. It is also important because you do find those on the exam, especially in drag and drops. You have some purely definition questions, my friends. So if you are not knuckling down on your own, don't say, oh, I'm going to get all this information by sitting in front of an instructor. No. You could hear this from an instructor countless times, but if you haven't put pen to paper to actually make notes, make a mental note of these things, be intentional about assimilating the knowledge, not just taking mock exams, but really getting the knowledge first. You gotta get the knowledge. You gotta get the knowledge. Seriously. You could take mock exams all night. You could stay in classes all night, but it's not going to help you, okay? I just wanted you to understand that, because I feel people think if they watch enough videos and if they take enough mock exams, then they'll magically pass. That is not the case. There's still a fair amount of stuff you are going to have to do yourself. All right? Thank you for joining me. Talk to you soon.